This is the first forum where we've come together with a focus on children in our work as the common theme.
What's the best thing, in your opinion, about working with children?
Just the joy.
I mean, they are delighted.
And they've such a sense of fun and enthusiasm. They're really enjoying themselves.
Yeah, the children are incredibly resilient and very inspiring.
They're an endless source of inspiration.
Kids just love being on TV.
And they get so much out of it.
They just love seeing themselves out there. They love their friends saying, oh, did I see you? Was that you on TV?
You know, it's just a really good way of meeting a fantastic bunch of future performers.
They're such in a natural creative state of play already that all we're doing is sort of facilitating that into, you know, a little performance.
You can tell they're enjoying themselves. That makes you enjoy yourself as well.
And we saw the lovely Sally Baldwin, one of the young performers. You can feel his keenness and willingness, you know, but you also feel the vulnerability of his enthusiasm.
Now, the dance industry, for those of you that don't know, had an arrest in May last year.
There was a time in the past when people knew of people and turned a blind eye.
That the director had whacked the child to make them cry.
Where one proprietor of a dance school is alleged to have offended against young underage victims.
The director had absolutely no conception that these children were dangerously cold. His whole attitude was, oh, they're kids, they don't feel it.
So it's just educating your child. I mean, it all comes down to, you know, just being confident to say, no, this isn't right.
Child safe really means always putting the welfare of the child first.
That if a child comes to you and says they feel uncomfortable, we need to act and respond on that immediately. It isn't just about policy and procedure, it's about empowering young kids within your organisation.
You want it to be a safe environment. You also want it to be one that's fun for them, that they enjoy, so that ultimately their experience is positive.
It's all little things like making the set welcoming, always encouraging the kids, having a nurse on set, having lots of supervision.
Having the right chaperones, having the police checks.
The welfare of a child is paramount.
That the whole environment is about supporting kids.
You know, often it's just the common courtesy of saying this is what you'll be doing and this is what you should expect and this is what we're going to ask you to do and are you okay with that? And
everyone has to be reminded when there are children working with them.
It's central to the way we deal with the kids.
So obviously looking after the welfare of children, and I think that can kind of be their physical welfare, their mental welfare and obviously emotional welfare.
It's definitely important to think of the children as individuals, not just as a cog of the wheel of the production.
Safety as a number one. I mean, artistic concerns have to be second.
And also making sure that they're happy and healthy within the work environment.
Is all about diligence, respect for the child, respect for the parents, and respect for the work.
Once a child-safe environment is created, then the test for us is not that nothing happens, but that if something happens, it's dealt with really quickly.
Is a proactive organisation who puts these things in place is less likely to be scrutinised heavily and negatively by the media if something does go wrong.
That a happy and safe child is a better performing child and will stay engaged with the industry and protecting your investment and your reputation. Thank you.